Hi, I'm Adriana Guzman, and in this interview, the topics that are going to be covered are keeping in touch nowadays, the trendy apps used at work, the apps that make you enjoy or have a smart living.
My guests are Dominica Franco, Marcelo Jumbo, and Moises Gonzalez. They are students from Guayaquil University. Dominica, tell us about the university.
Hi, we are in fifth semester. It's been such a long journey. Fortunately, I live in Guayaquil, so I didn't have to move from another city to study at university. At the beginning, it was quite hard to get used to the class time. In high school, there were from 45 to 90 minutes. Now, at the universities, they are from 1 to 3 hours.
And what about you, Marcelo? How was the transition from high school to university?
Hi. Unfortunately, I'm not from Guayaquil. I'm from El Oro, so I had some problem with getting used to the city and its lifestyle. Of course, I met my family and friends. About the university, everything was new for me. I didn't know how to get to college. I have to give my uncle a call for direction.
I get it. But in the future, all your effort will have been worth it. How do you keep in touch with your family?
The way I keep in touch with my family is through social media, such as WhatsApp, Messenger, and Facebook. Every day I get text messages from my mom and my dad, and sometimes they comment on my posts on Facebook. I always try to tell them how was my day. Some days, if I make a project, I share photos to them about it.
And Moises, now due to the pandemic and the quarantine, the classes couldn't be face to face. The university had to change the way the classes were taught to online classes. How did the university deal with online classes? What app do you use for attending classes?
Well, it's been new for teachers and students because nobody was prepared for online classes, and the university bought online classrooms from Zoom to ease their way of teaching, and they bought classrooms from Moodle for teachers to send homeworks, projects, and exams and upload the record classes. And I think most of the universities and schools have used these apps to ease their teaching. And in addition, some teachers use extra apps and websites, for example, Nearpod, Perusal, Teams, Worksheet.com, etc.
I agree with you. This year we all have had changes in our lives. Online classes have had different effects on people's life. Some like them and others don't. Talking about online classes, how has been the experience with online classes, Domenica?
It has been a good experience. I have the ease of attending classes wherever I want. I just need a smartphone or a laptop and a good internet connection. I get used to it. That's why I think it will be a little bit hard. We have to go back to face-to-face classes. On the other hand, I have to check my phone for any notifications from my teacher and check my email in case of having to reply to an email all day long.
And Moises, before you started classes, you have long vacations. Did you discover an app that make you forget about the COVID situation?
Indeed, there's an app that I discovered a few months ago called TikTok, and it has a lot of funny videos, and I always lose time when I open that app. And recently, I found a recipe of chocolate cake from Matilda, and my family love it. And by the way, it's a very easy recipe.
Really? I used it to copy the recipe too. Well, guys, the time is over. It was a pleasure to have you here, and thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for the invitation.